Hello folks. Welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe button so you can't miss our new anime upload. Yeah. Anime, we love that. That's why I'm here to give you anime recommendations. Today, my recommendation is about romance and comedy. But there's a lot of good rom-com anime, we can't put it all in just one video. I'm gonna recommend my top 10 best anime rom-com. Here's my top 10 anime best rom-com. So let's get started. Number 10. Girlfriend. After harboring an unrequited love for years, Naoya Mukai finally gets to date his childhood friend, Saki. However, just as he tries to commit himself to this relationship, he receives an abrupt confession from Nagisa-. At first, Naoya tries to reject her but is soon overcome by feelings of not wanting to hurt Nagisa. Trying to avoid betraying his girlfriend's trust in him, Naoya thinks up a solution to make both girls happy, timing. Naturally, Saki rebuffs this idea, but through Naoya's and Nagisa's persistence, she reluctantly submits. With this, a three-way affair begins between Naoya, his girlfriend, and his other girlfriend, as they develop a relationship that deviates from the social norm. Number 9. Horimiya. Although admired at school for her amiability and academic prowess, high school student Kyuko Hori has been hiding another side of her. With her parents often away from home due to work, Hori has to look after her younger brother and do the housework, leaving no chance to socialize away from school. Meanwhile, Izumi Miyamura is seen as a brooding, glasses-wearing otaku. However, in reality, he is a gentle person inept at studying. Furthermore, he has 9 piercings hidden behind his long hair and a tattoo along his back and left shoulder. By sheer chance, Hori and Miyamura cross paths outside of school, neither looking as the other expects. These seemingly polar opposites become friends, sharing with each other a side they have never shown to anyone else. Number 8. HAGANAI, I don't have many friends. When Kodaka Hasegawa finds out that he will be transferring to a new school, he is determined to make a positive impression, and maybe even some friends. However, Kodaka discovers he is out of luck when he immediately gets labeled as a violent delinquent due to his blonde hair and intimidating expression. Although a month has passed, Kodaka is still alone thanks to his notorious reputation. However, his life begins to change when he finds fellow loner Yuzuru Mikazuki talking to her imaginary friend in an empty classroom. After sharing stories of their lonely high school life, Kodaka and Yuzuru decide to overcome the difficulties of making friends together by starting the Neighbors Club, created for people who don't have friends. Daily activities involve learning social skills and how to fit in, which will hopefully allow them to make friends. Joined by the marriage-loving Senaka Shiwazaki and other eccentric outcasts, Kodaka may finally have managed to find people he can call friends. Number 7. Wolf Girl and Black Prince. The story centers around Erika Shinohara, a vain 16-year-old girl who tells her friends about her romantic exploits, but she actually has no boyfriend. She claims that a handsome boy in a candid photo is her boyfriend, but it turns out that boy is a schoolmate named Kaiwa Sada. She has no choice but to make him her fake boyfriend. Unfortunately, Sada may look like a sweet person, but he is actually an ultra-black-hearted sadist. Sada takes advantage of Erika's weakness and treats her like his dog. Number 6. Oreshura. It is often said that events of the past shape what you become in the future. For Ida Kaido, a studious, hard-working student aspiring to earn a scholarship so that he can become a doctor, this is an undeniable truth after being abandoned by his love-addled parents. This event left him jaded to the notion of romance, seeing it as only a distraction that gets in the way of studying. Unfortunately for Ida, his efforts hit a snag when he receives a confession of love from Masuzu Natsukawa, a transfer student with platinum hair and blue eyes. Ida sees through the confession, causing Masuzu to admit that she only did so because having a boyfriend would stop people from asking her out daily. She finds love to be just as much of a hindrance as he does, so by pretending to date, they can stave off advances from everyone else. Ida refuses on the grounds that his classmates will be jealous, but Masuzu blackmails him by revealing that she has his journal and will post it online forever. Number 5. Gamers. This is a story that revolves around certain students and one hobby. Amano Kita is our lonely protagonist who has a passion for gaming and is friends with Uehara Tasuku, who is secretly a fellow gamer and is someone who believes his life is perfect. We also have Karen Tendo, the club president of the video games club, and Kiyaki Hoshinamori, who constantly bickers with Kita. This is a story filled with a non-stop sequence of comedy, scenes and misunderstandings. Our chaotic romantic comedy now begins. Number 4. My Little Monster. Mizutani Shizuku is the type of person who only cares for her own grades. But when she accidentally delivers lesson notes to Yoshida Haru, he becomes convinced they are friends. Haru turns out to have a very innocent personality, but who would have thought that Haru would actually confess to Shizuku? A cold-hearted girl and super troublemaker romance with a fresh new perspective. Number 3. Golden Time. Tada Benri, a newly admitted student at a private law school in Tokyo, found himself completely lost after the opening ceremony, trying to find his way to the freshman orientation. At that moment, he ran into another lost freshman from the same school, Yanagisawa Mitsuo, and they hit it off at once. Somehow arriving at their intended goal, just on time, there appeared in front of the two a beautiful girl holding a bouquet of roses. The girl then whacked Mitsuo across the face with the bouquet and handed the flowers over to him. "Freshman, congratulations," was all she says, and then left. The stylish, well-dressed, perfect woman that had swung at Mitsuo was his childhood friend, Kagakuko. As children they had promised to marry each other one day, fulfilling their dreams. In order to escape from her, Mitsuo had gone out secretly and taken the examination for this well-known private college, but now she showed up in the freshman orientation hall. She too had taken the law school and shrunk. Number 2. Oresuki, Are You the One Who Loves Me? Kisaragi Amatsuyu is invited out alone by the cool beauty upperclassman Cosmos and his childhood friend Himawari. Expecting to hear their confessions, he triumphantly goes to meet each of them in turn. But Cosmos and Himawari both instead confess to Amatsuyu that they like his friend. Amatsuyu fights this lonely battle, but there is another girl who is looking at him. She is a gloomy girl with glasses and braids. Amatsuyu finds that he hates her, because she's always turning her sharp tongue only on him and finding enjoyment in his troubles. But it turns out that she's the only one who actually does like him. Number 1. Love, Chunibyou and Other Delusions. High school freshman Yuta Tagashi was once a Chunibyou patient, that is an overly self-conscious middle schooler. He wants to bury this embarrassing past and begins a new life in high school, unsuccessfully. His classmate Rika Takanashi, a current Chunibyou patient, has found traces of residual symptoms on him and used the fact to force Tagashi, making a contract with her. I hope you enjoy my top 10 anime best rom-com. If you have any suggestions or requests, please comment down below. Thanks for watching.